in the Ad Council.
WOKB, Winter Garden, Orlando.
Welcome to another edition of Real Family Talk. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another week of Real Family Talk. This is your host, Jay Real. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday evening. This is the Gospel 1680 WOKB, folks. We are Orlando's gospel music channel. We are streaming online, WOKBradio.com, so you can also go check us out there. You can also find us on TuneIn as well. And find WOKB Radio 1680 WOKB there as well on your TuneIn app on your phone, which you can also find on the internet too, though. So yes, like I said, this is Real Family Talk. This is your host, Jay Real. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday evening. We are in the city, beautiful as always, and it is a nice, cool evening. We're gonna be flowing into a cool Thanksgiving as well. So it should be some good times here, man. Coming up on Thursday. A lot of good eating, too, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Hopefully a lot of good eating. Hopefully a lot of good eating.
Hopefully.
We will find out for sure come Thursday, man. Let's go ahead and welcome everybody in the building. How you doing tonight, Jeremy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Awesome, man. Miss McCrae's in the building. How you doing, Miss McCrae?
Hey, I'm blessed, folks. What's going on, everybody?
Awesome. And Miss Monica is here as well. How you doing, Miss Monica?
Doing fabulous. How are you doing, J Real?
Oh, J Real is excited as always. Tuesday, man.
Tuesday?
Yeah, man. So let's get right to it, though. As always, if you're watching any football on Sunday, you know that the Steelers won yet again, Phyllis. Miss McCrae, they won again.
How many do they have now?
That makes them 5-6, Miss McCrae.
Okay.
In the middle of the playoff hunt.
They're in the middle of the playoff hunt. That's what I'm talking about. We are tied for the final spot in the playoffs right now. I'll take it, Miss McCrae. It's not a great record. It's an awful record, Miss McCrae. But we're in the thick of things right now. We got a big game coming up on Thursday, 2 days away. We play the Baltimore Ravens. And if we can win that game, we'll be that much closer to that final spot.
You think so? You think you'll make the playoffs?
I'm not convinced, Miss McCrae. I won't lie to you. But I'm hopeful.
Even their most faithful fan.
I'm hopeful, Miss McCrae.
They have no hope.
When you start the season 0-4, I mean, we're on a 5-2 run, though. I mean, so we're hot right now. We're really hot. But come on, man. Luckily for us, everybody else is just as bad as we are.
Okay.
So even though they started off great and we started off bad, we're striving towards the mark right now. So I'm hopeful, Miss McCrae. I'm really hopeful. Okay. But come Thursday night, after we figure out who wins this Baltimore-Pittsburgh game on Thanksgiving evening, that will give us a clear picture. If we win that game, it says a lot. If we lose that game, it just proves everybody else right.
Okay. So that's the big game.
That is a big game. If we can go tie it up 6-6 here, and get back to 500 on Thursday night, Miss McCrae, that would say a lot. It would say a lot, man.
In the AFC, 7-9 go get the playoffs this year.
It might.
In the AFC, it's gonna get it.
It might.
It's gonna get in the NFC because the NFC East champion might not even be at 500.
There'll be a good 8-8, I'm sure, by the time we finish. But it's not gonna be a glaring win. The NFC North is getting kind of close to that too. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We will see what happens. But I'm excited, Miss McCrae.
Okay.
The Steelers are right in the thick of things, Miss McCrae. It's a great day.
I'm hopeful for you.
Did you see Derrick Rose out again, bruh?
Yeah. I saw
Tore
that.
his meniscus.
Yep.
Done for the season yet again.
Yeah.
I mean, the brother spent all year last year out making sure it was the left knee that he hurt before.
Yeah.
Making sure the left knee was good. Came back this year, and we're not even in. We only into November. So the season only been gone for like a month,
Yeah.
and the brother's gone already again for the year. So,
Yeah.
so what, does he play next year, Jeremy? Does he play next year?
You know, he pretty much have to. I mean, he basically gonna have the whole year off again. So that's plenty of time to get back right. You know, a guy at work was saying, you know, well, if he had the same surgery as Brandon Roy did, where they removed the MCL, he can be back in a few months. I say, well, Brandon Roy ain't playing no more. So if that's an indication of what he needs to do right there, he'd had his surgery and rehab, you know. Don't take nothing of that.
Yeah.
Brandon Roy had to retire after like 6 or 7 years because his knees, we don't need to do nothing he did. And, you know, but Derrick Rose still young, man. He's not even, he ain't even 24 yet.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, he still could come back and still play another 13, 14 years, you know. He just going to have to adjust his game and not put so much pressure on his knees, you know.
We'll see. Speaking of pressure, you see Kobe re-signed this week too.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
Kobe re-signed for like $48.5 million.
They had to.
I thought he
Who else go draw the fans?
What'd you say, Miss Monica?
I thought there was some word, and this is so long ago, that he was going to retire, was considering stopping.
He's Kobe. His ego won't let him retire.
No, I'm telling you, Kobe will not retire until he cannot hit at least 24 points a game.
What you talking about?
Then he might sit down.
You're going to have to shoot Kobe off the court.
And he still, Kobe going to be averaging 16 points, taking 40 shots before he goes say, okay, I got to get this up. Or his knee going to have to just fall off.
I'll give it to the Lakers, man. They are one of the few teams that will show that type of loyalty, though.
It's not loyalty's business. Who else is going to pull the fans to the Staples Center if they don't re-sign him?
I mean, you'll always find another superstar. I mean, it takes. It may take a while, and they're the Lakers. Their fans are going to be there.
No.
Regardless, they're not going anywhere. No. They're not going to stop.
Have you seen any of them games lately?
I mean, they look horrible, but I mean,
no.
Fans
Have
there.
you seen?
Aren't the fans there?
Oh, okay. Some of the fans are there. I'm talking about those loyal season ticket holders that sit courtside. That's what I'm talking about, because that's where the money at.
Are they not there? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's what I'm trying to say. Some of them people are missing sometimes. Let's say that.
But missing or not, did they buy the season tickets?
They might have bought them.
That's right.
Then they don't need to show up, bruh.
No, they don't. But you don't want them to pull them tickets, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying, you got to have a draw in L.A. You got to have a draw.
He's the only draw, though?
The only draw.
Right now, he is the
nobody
only draw.
wants Howard. Nobody cares about him over there.
Well, you know, he's in Houston.
He's
doing
in
his
Houston
thing.
now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's in
I'm
Houston
not
now.
even paying attention.
He's in Houston.
Oh, that's all right. You're not the only one that don't know that.
Yeah, he's in Houston.
You're just the only
now.
one here. That's all.
That's all right, Mike.
Shows how
That's
much
all
I
right.
watch basketball.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Amen.
Yeah,
That's all right. You know more than some people that watch it all the time. Now, that's the sad part.
Oh man, we'll see though. I just found it interesting. I figured I'm like you. I know that they would. I'm not surprised that they re-signed him. I am surprised that they re-signed him for $48.5 million.
No, I am too. I thought he was gonna get like $50
essentially
million.
making him the high. I mean, they basically structured his salary to ensure that he would be the highest paid NBA player. Even though it's less money than he made this year, it's still more money than everybody else. That's what really surprised me. I mean, they signed him, yes,
I thought he was
get
going to
that.
get about $50 million. I'm trying to tell you.
With 48.5, I'm surprised by that number.
I'm not.
Remember
what they paid Jordan the last few years of his career?
Well, yeah, they didn't, but they only paid him $5 or $6 million at the beginning of their career.
I know,
They've
but
been paying Kobe 20 some odd million for the last 10, 12 years.
But when you put it in perspective, they was paying him like $30-some million a year, like what that was like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah,
so that was like unheard of.
I agree.
So he really still ain't even getting that worth. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I said, honestly, I thought they was going to give him a year. I thought they was going to give him like $30 million a year for to finish his career there. I really did. Because, again, who else is going to draw?
I guess. But
I mean, the Clippers, I guess. They got a lot of people. They just ain't winning nothing.
Better than me. He wasn't going to go sign nowhere else.
Nah, he wasn't going to
I
sign.
told him 15. Call it a day.
You been playing with, you
Get
know
it
what?
together, brother.
Then he would have signed somewhere. He probably would have signed with the Clippers just to spite him.
Just to be funny.
Just to spite him.
I would've
Because you
gave
know
him
Kobe is
15
very
and told him,
competitive.
when
and
you
he's
get back
very,
on the court, brother, we'll talk about the rest.
He's very competitive.
Can you get back on the court, brother, and let me see how this Achilles really did heal. I don't want to hear what you think it
But
did.
he practicing already, so you know. That's probably why they signed him.
Yeah, Derrick Rose practiced too, then.
Derrick Rose ain't Kobe Bryant either.
Where Derrick Rose at right now, brother? I'm just
Derrick
saying.
Rose ain't did nothing.
I would have waited till the brother at least stepped on the court.
I told you he been practicing for a few weeks.
No, brother. Game time, brother. Game time. What is he gonna look
You
like?
gonna put
game
yourself
time?
through more rigor in practice than you are in the game anyway. You get the rest in the game.
Hey, man. We'll see, brother. But he's signed. It don't matter, man.
Yeah,
He's back.
You got that money.
He's got his money, man. Shout out to Kobe, man. Don't really care for the Lakers, but whatever. Get your money, man. Get your paper. Yeah, man. So a little sports talk here. 407-894-1680 is the number. 407-894-1680 is the number. Yes, sir.
Did y'all go to Battle of the Bands?
I did not go to the Battle of the Bands.
I did go. It was interesting. If you saw my comment I put on Facebook, put a comment on Facebook. Two comments. Actually, one I didn't mention. The best band that night happened to be from Naples, Florida. Collier High School. You know,
That's
they
what you said,
you
brother.
know, they name the whole high school. You know, when they do it, the things like Barron Collier High School. Nobody knows the first name. People don't even know Evans and Jones got names before the Evans and Jones. But but anyway, not only were they were the best band, they were the biggest band. They were bigger than BCU. I'm sorry, I'm old school. I always say BCC. They was like it was 200 plus kids on that field. And when I say, hey, what? If you remember from how, if you've been to the Battle of the Bands previously, how fam used to blanket how fam used to blanket that field. You know, it's like the same field they do for arena football.
Right.
If you've been there, how fam, you really used to just blanket the field. It was like no empty spot. That's how this high school band was. And it was just so many of them. They had like 20 majorettes, 20 flag girls. They had rifle girls. How many people you see throw rifles? This has been a long time,
Not
haven't
many
it?
black bands.
Right.
They got that
That's
flag
not
that
a-
go from
that's not
left to
an
right, and that's
instrument,
just
like-
about all they
No,
do.
but I mean the riflemen they just like the flag girls and the majorettes.
Yeah, that's
They
Sabers
toss
and
them, but
rifles.
what I'm
Line
saying, that's how
extra.
big the band was. They had that many people on the outside. I mean, their percussion section was huge, and not only that, they sounded good. And the director, you know, he was a fam alum, but the band was actually like 90% white.
Really?
Yes. And you know how we do. You know, when the white people come on and they show and prove, oh man, that place was going crazy. You know? they got more cheers than everybody. They got more cheers than fam. They got more cheers than BCU. It was just crazy. But they did their thing too, and it was so funny when it was coming in. It was like, don't let the color fool you. Like that was the whole announcement. I mean, they was really playing into it, which is good because I would have did the same thing. But they really did. They shut it down. I got a shout out to them. They know they had the smaller band from Naples. It must have been the school in the hood because they had about the same amount of people as fam had. So,
okay.
It's the marching what, Brother Jeremy?
the
marching what?
147. But hey, I will say this. I was only looking for one thing from fam. Only one thing I was looking for. Did they exit how they supposed to? And they did it. So I got to give them their praise on that one. They exited the field. You know, y'all familiar with them. Y'all know how they go off the field. And they did a marvelous job. All 147 of them.
Okay.
You know, the tuba section brought it home. You know, they had the last two. You know, they had the last one or two. They do their little solo thing.
Yeah.
And the last one's like just big nasty. Just he was just doing his thing. I got to give it to him, man. They did exit the field real good. So, you know, from that point, you know, they didn't lose anything. It just wasn't that many of them.
So they performed the whole show, and the only thing you chose to talk about
What?
was
See,
how
what?
they exited the field.
See, what you got to understand.
That
See,
says a lot right there.
No, but see, well, with me personally, you know, I've been going to the classes since I was a little boy, since we was in Tampa, and I mean, outside of the songs changing, it's like the routines don't change dramatically until like every 7 years or so. It's kind of just similar, and especially after you done sat through a whole night of bands that kind of, you know, really just trying to copy what the other college bands are doing. It's like that's the only thing I was really looking for. If I was going to say, okay, let me see where they're at. And if they go out there feel like they normally do it, and they did, so I'll give them that. Like I said, I didn't go to the game, so I can't comment on the halftime show or the pregame or postgame show. So
that is a question I had. Give me a call. Let me know who won the Battle of the Bands at the Florida Classic game. Was it BCU or BCC? That's what I'm going to affectionately call them, BCC, or FAMU. Which band was the baddest during the halftime show at the game? 407-894-1680 is the number. 407-894-1680 is the number. We know who's the baddest on the football field, and I don't celebrate the fact that FAMU lost the football game at all, because I am a Rattler at heart. But
why'd you leave?
I hear that that they lost, and it was not pretty. I hear by the end of the game, the wide receivers that I commented on a few weeks ago, they showed up. or I should say they didn't show up.
Showed up and showed out.
Or they showed up like I described them, where them brothers can't catch. Them brothers can't catch, and that brother cannot throw the ball. But and so they lost that game. But I expected that. So shout out to BCC, the football team, for winning the game. But who won the Battle of the Bands at the halftime show? Give me a call, 407-894-1680.
Who won it, Miss McCray?
Oh, I didn't go to the game.
Oh, you didn't go to the game?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't go to the game.
Now, how Miss Fam you ain't go to the game?
I know. I know. I was watching it on TV on ESPN Classic, which I have a problem with ESPN Classics. Why didn't y'all show the halftime? Now, granted, in years before, they would show a little bit of both bands and then talk about the game and then move on. This year, they just jumped from different game to different game. They didn't even talk about the game until like 2 minutes before the second half was supposed to start. So I was a little upset about that.
Well, I mean, if the game was being played as bad as
their
reputation is, it was no reason for them.
They didn't have much to talk about. I get it, but still, come on now, y'all know what's important in the HBCUs. It's the halftime show.
But this is ESPN, and that was not important.
But no, they've done it. But they've done it in the past. They've been showing this game for quite a bit, and they've done it in the past.
I would say this on Thursday nights on ESPNU. They usually show black college football.
They've gotten better, yeah.
It's like every Thursday night. It's not a live game. It's like it's usually a tape game from earlier today, and they usually show tidbits of the halftime show then.
Do better, ESPN Classics.
There you go. Do better, ESPN.
You do better, fam. So.
Well,
that too.
You know, it's a building year. Okay, y'all gonna get off my team. You're gonna get off my school. It's gonna be all right.
I hear you.
I'm with you, Mr. Gray. I'm just saying. I just got to be honest about it, too, though.
I'm honest about it. I knew we wasn't going to win, but it wasn't I can't say the word I want to say. It wasn't a butt whipping that they was claiming it was going to be. Hickman fans were talking about, oh, we're going to do y'all like Ohio State. Really? Really? You thought that was going to happen? Okay.
I mean, you know, you got to be honest, but.
Have several.
Like, they're not that good.
The whole Citrus Bowl of
They're certainly better than FAMU this year, but that's
yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll keep it moving here, man. We'll keep it moving.
Oh, hold on. I will announce, though, I will have a sign-up sheet outside the radio station for anybody interested in joining the band at FAM.
Okay.
You know, we're starting a pledge drive to get the numbers back up.
You know, if you were in band in high school.
If you were band in high school, you played the instrument. If you ever looked at an instrument and wanted to play it,
ever held a flag,
we gonna need your help.
So you saying they started recruitment like right after class was over?
Yeah, they was on the corner of Washington and Tampa, holding signs up,
passing out flyers.
We need members, huh?
Yeah.
Band camp starts January. When does the spring semester begin?
They say they have to. They'll drag an organ out there.
Oh my God. A harp. Okay, I'm not gonna join in on this.
Highlands.
I'm not gonna join in.
I'm sorry, y'all. We love FAM. We love FAM. Most of my family graduated from FAM, but that's why I got to get on so bad. You know, they like to talk so much noise all the time, so I got to get on them. Because I didn't go to FAM, so I got to hear it all the time. So this is my opportunity.
That's all right. Joke now, laugh it up, a kiki, everybody. You'll see.
Oh boy, that was a good joke though. You have to admit that though. 407-894-1680 is the number. 407-894-1680. I still want to hear from somebody. Who won, man? FAMU, BCC. Who won the halftime show? I saw some comments on Facebook, and there's a battle going on Facebook. I mean, you got the FAMU fans say FAMU won, the BCC fans say BCC won. So I don't know. I want to hear from y'all. I didn't go to the game, so somebody give me a call. Tell me what you at least perceive the truth to be. Moving on, I had a couple comments. I don't know if anybody watched, but the AMAs was on Sunday night, the American Musical Awards. And I just had a couple quick comments just because I watched it and I was just kind of blown away by some things that I saw in the show. I'm going to leave the performances alone. You know, people do performances to catch an eye. And certainly there were some people who caught an eye. Miley Cyrus, of course, being one of them. She continues to capture the people's mind, Jeremy.
She still hasn't learned.
She has learned. She knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, she knows
to capture y'all mind, and she has captured it. The things I wanted to comment on though is some of the categories, who was nominated, and then who won. Mainly who was nominated. When you see who was nominated, you can figure who's going to win. But who was nominated? So the first one I want to point out here. I don't know. Did you see it, Jeremy?
I did not.
You did not.
But you keep in mind, if I'm not mistaken, American Music Awards are voted by the fans.
Yes, which are teeny boppers. So,
okay.
For me, it doesn't really hold that much weight anymore.
You can't say that because those are the consumers. So.
They are the consumers.
Teeny boppers.
So let me get to the
teeny boppers
category.
pay the bills.
So the favorite soul R&B album. Here's your nomination, Jeremy. Since you didn't see it, let me tell you who was nominated.
I don't even know if I want to know, man.
Rihanna was nominated.
So R&B and soul, huh?
R&B and soul, brother.
Yeah.
Robin Thicke was nominated.
Okay.
Justin Timberlake. Those are your three nominees for favorite soul R&B album.
So
Robin Thicke,
how many? Rihanna,
Justin Timberlake.
I beat Rihanna won?
And Rihanna. Huh?
Or did Justin win?
Oh, you know who won that. You know it wasn't no Rihanna. Justin Timberlake
Justin
Timberlake put an album out, and they acting like Justin Timberlake created soul and R&B. So
I know how they. I know.
So you know who won it, but I'm just saying, like, come on now.
Yeah.
I know y'all listen to soul and R&B. This is clearly not.
No, they don't.
Well,
This is clearly not, the favorite out here. Come on now.
Yeah,
Come on.
but for who was nominated, his album was
I get,
R&B.
like I said, when you say who's nominated, that I'm talking about the fact that who got nominated. These are the three people they chose.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to R&B music that much anymore, but I can think of three better names than that. I mean, come on now. Favorite,
if it's the fans, they gonna go with what's hot or whatever.
Check this one out, Jeremy.
What's
Favorite
popular.
male soul and R&B artist. So once again, Justin Timberlake.
Right.
Once again, Robin Thicke.
All right.
And then Miguel. Again, like, come on, man. Come on.
Who Miguel is?
Come on.
Who's Miguel?
It's a popular artist. There's a big
You don't
song
know
called
Miguel?
Adorn.
We're gonna do some
But,
music 101.
Or he's
Don't
also
worry
the
about that in
artist
this
that
podcast.
jumped across the stage and leg dropped the
Yeah,
fan.
he leg dropped. He liked the fan. He did the Hulk Hogan on it.
And leg dropped the fan.
It was Miguel
at the
Mania.
Grammys. Was it the Grammys?
It was Miguel Mania. No, it was a Billboard Award.
Oh, Billboard
Billboard
Award.
Award.
Jumped
What
across
in
the
the
street and
world?
leg dropped the.
He didn't get
Leg dropped
quite
the
as
fan.
far as he thought he would.
See, he thought he was going to be cool. And you know how they'll make a stage and then they'll put fans in the middle of the stage. So there'll be and then there'll be another piece of the stage
Like
on the
a
other side of the
catwalk.
fans. So he just thought, he got excited and he figured he was going to jump from one stage across over the fans onto the next stage and then end up leg dropping one of the fans.
He didn't. He forgot that he wasn't in high school anymore. and them the leg, they don't
That was
spring
a
like
pretty
that.
nice
They
lawsuit,
don't
huh?
quite
They
spring
just don't
like that.
spring like that. You just don't be like, whoop.
He's not Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, he need to
No.
tell him now. He need to run and start.
No, not at all.
What
Not at
in
all.
the world?
Not at all. Now, here's the biggest thing that killed me about the whole award show, though. They apparently gave out an Icon Award. I believe it was the first one, I think I heard them say. An Icon Award for the first time.
First time.
For the first time ever.
Rihanna, right?
Yes. They
Who
gave the
really
Icon
wore
Award
her hair in a wrap. Ma'am, that's a whole nother
to
thing.
Rihanna.
We'll talk
But
about
here's
that.
my problem with this, Jeremy. First of all, we're talking about an Icon
Icon.
Award.
Icon.
Here's the intro. Here's one of the things Bill Maher said in the intro. she's the greatest artist of 2010.
Yeah.
And then he explained, for people that don't understand, that means the greatest artist since the decade of 2010. So let me get this straight.
The decade.
Because she's the greatest artist for the last 3 years
Yeah.
of a decade that lasts 10 years, so we got 7 more years in this thing.
Yeah.
She is now an icon.
Wow.
Like, this is why music sucks. That's
Well,
why music sucks.
well,
right
okay.
there.
Well, let's get a little deeper in it. You know, Rihanna been out since what, 2003 now,
Yeah.
around in that time, and she's consistently put out hits for 10 years. So from a fan perspective of this generation,
Whatever, brother.
10 years, I can see that. Now,
Here's
obviously,
the crazy part. Here's the crazy
for
part.
us,
Jay-Z introduced her.
of course he did.
I'm not a
Who's
Jay-Z fan.
Who's collecting the check?
I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but how you gonna have someone who at least has been doing music 15 years or something like that introduce an artist who's been doing music for about 5 to 7, been popular for about 5 to 7, and then call her the icon and he introduced her? Like, to me, like, come on.
Of
man.
course,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
come on.
and
what
that's,
you
that's
what you're
his girl.
doing.
He
What
cre-
you're
he
doing
found her.
is what you're doing is validating your artist, so she can go sell some more records and put you some more money in your pocket.
I ain't, come on. Man.
If I was him, I would have did it
Icon.
too.
Yeah, he
I would have
signed
flew
her.
in with a helicopter with her and said, "Yes, she's the icon.
Icon.
Go buy some more records. Download some more Rihanna music."
There were 2 other things categories. So Justin was R&B soul, and he was nominated for pop rock. He won both categories.
Right.
So which one, folks? Is he R&B or is he pop rock? He even said it in his acceptance speech. He was like, I mean, it's kind of weird that I'm nominated for both R&B soul and pop rock, but thanks.
He didn't. You mean the album, pop rock album?
Right. One of them
he
is
got
like,
nominated, but he lost the One Direction on that one.
what's the one where it's like pop rock? If it wasn't album of the year, maybe something, it was pop rock, and then he's R&B soul, because he said it in his acceptance speech.
Oh, yeah, okay, favorite male artist, pop rock.
Yeah,
So did Robin Thicke, actually.
right. So it's like, which one, guys? Which one?
It's
Then
the one they like, the one they know.
do the rap one. Who won rap?
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to leave that one alone.
Who
but-
was it? Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
I figured that. You know, that's easy. Come on now. That's like saying who won if Eminem was in there. I mean, come on.
A mess.
You know, it is what it is.
Children.
Just like, yeah. It's just like you say. We know who voted for it. You know who nominated for it. It by and large probably was not us, or not of our
the
children, or
teeny
none of our
boppers.
cousins, or our children's cousins, or our friends' children.
What I did
Or family
appreciate
members' children.
was is it Macklemore and Ryan?
Yeah,
Somebody, I don't
Macklemore
know.
and Ryan Lewis.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they were in Miami about to do a concert, and then they brought up, they were like, since we're in Florida, we want to bring up the Trayvon Martin incident that happened. We need to stop this racism. We need to stop. And so they always have a message. I do like them for that. I don't quite know their name yet, but I don't know if it's Ryan Lewis or Macklemore, or if it's vice
it's
versa.
Macklemore and Ryan
It really
Lewis.
doesn't
Okay,
matter.
well there it is. But that I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, thank you for being consistent with your messages.
I'll give
I
him
like the
that.
song.
He does try and bring across messages in his music. That's why he has a popular song about gay marriage and the fact that his uncle's gay and how he thinks it's crazy that people would be against gay marriage. And so he does have he tries to squeeze some messages in there, but yeah, he could have left that whole Miami
Yeah, he tried to,
speech
embrace.
alone for me. I was like, okay.
He brought it all home. I'm in Miami. I'm in
Thanks.
Florida.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice. So
Yeah, you could have left that one to the side for me, Miss McCray.
you're so cynical. Moving on.
They just beating up on you today.
I am not even.
Terrible. They should be
I'm
ashamed.
not even here.
No,
Well,
you're
at least
here.
Mr. King is not here.
Thank
He'll
you.
be even
Jesus,
worse.
won't he do it?
Why'd you call in? If you hear it's Mr. King, call in. Just to say hey.
Yes, Lord.
Oh gosh, Miss McCray is a fool. Won't he do it? Oh gosh, I'm gonna leave that one alone, Miss McCray.
I mean, I want him to be okay.
Oh
but it's not.
man, so like I said, it is coming up on on Thanksgiving on Thursday. The thing that's crazy though is, again this year they started it last year with the stores opening like early on Thursday, and of course this year they're opening even earlier.
Some
this
of them
year.
just open.
So
Right.
Some of them open all day long. Others are opening up at 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What do y'all think? Is this really
It's too much.
really?
It's too much. I saw an article today actually, and they were talking about, people in these jobs, they can't spend time with their families because then if they call off, they risk losing their job because this is what they have to do. So I think we're all missing the point of what Thanksgiving, not the backstory, but family time, some quality time. Just really, why do we have to shop like this? Why consumerism is just out of control and it's too much.
I think a lot of the reason why at least the media has been sharing that they're concerned on whether people will actually go out and spend as much as they usually do on Black Friday. So they have recognized the trend where some organizations or some companies opened up on Thursday, like, for example, the Premier Outlet couple years ago started opening at midnight on the Friday and have had a lot of, positive feedback from that. And so a lot of companies are starting to creep up, open up earlier and earlier because they figure, okay, everybody's eating, everybody's, bored. They didn't finish watching the football games. Maybe the ladies want to go and do something. Let's see if they'll go spend some money. And so apparently that has been working last at least a year. I think most companies started last year. So
I could see it stopping some of the madness, like that Friday rush, hopefully, of people being injured and trampled and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I think it's just too much. I don't participate in either or. I just was not getting up early in the morning to wait in line for an iPod. But to each his own.
It's not that important, huh?
No, it's not.
The thing that kills me is I get it's a big retail shopping kind of thing. But me and Miss Monica were talking just before we went on the air. Like, why is Staples open? Like, Staples, really?
Probably got a computer on sale.
yeah, they got that $199 computer. They always Best Buy.
Staples,
They
Office
printer.
Depot.
Best
Like,
Buy.
really? Like, who's going to Office Depot and Staples to kill the... I'm sure they have, notepads like a penny or a nickel or something. But, I mean, really? I'm rushing out to Office Depot to go get me some nickel notepads.
Honestly,
Some ink for your computer.
well, I will confess, last year I was in need of a laptop because mine had a seizure and died. And so Walmart on Thursday at 8 o'clock, they had like different things going on throughout that Thursday. Had a laptop that was particularly better than any other laptop that was ever going to be on sale on Black Friday. And so I went out for that. And so I think that's where the angle is. They're trying to compete with those people that stay at Best Buy for weeks at a time before the sale so that they can get that $199 laptop that is available in the store, or, Staples and Office Depot and Office Max and all those electronic stores that have those limited quantity of laptops and stuff that regularly, you would not be able to get it for 50 to 60% off. So I would do it for that. But other than that, $25 printer is really not that big of a deal.
But
You can get you a printer for $10 anyway.
But see, this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing. For the people camped out
It's just too
for
much.
2 weeks, if you went to work, you would have had the money to pay for that thing at regular price.
Right.
So the point of standing in line, the line is irrelevant to this point.
Thank
You go use
you.
your vacation days and your personal days to sit in line to
Yeah,
save
that's too much.
$200 or $300.
Yeah. And then what they don't realize is a lot of those laptops that are in that $100 range are not very good. And so
I
they don't have very good RAM, and they usuly very slow.
Like I had this thing, like
Usually
people,
by that company you've never heard of.
yeah, that's like 'cause you have like like a Joe laptop. Like, Joe, what company is Joe?
Where's
Joe.
I was
Joe?
like, you know Joe. Joe, the dude in the garage making the laptop. That's Joe.
Joe.com.
That's why the laptop don't work by Christmas.
You got a 25-day warranty.
You got your $75 worth out of it. You used it. Go ahead and take information. Go buy another laptop, HP or whatever, and go put the information. And you rented it for that month.
Joe.
I just can't imagine. I don't understand why people. I mean, I'm sure they're out there right now as we speak.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
For Best Buy. I like, why you got a tent and everything.
Wow.
Like, really?
Now,
That's
this
just
would be
doing
funny.
too much.
This was funny to me. That was at Walmart. That thing we went in that one day. J Real, and it was like we was in there, and you know they got the pallets, but they be like guarding the pallets.
Right.
They like have the velvet rope around the pallets, and the people be like touching the pallet, like the one box. Everybody got a hand on one box on the pallet, and they just be looking like, touch my box if you want. I mean, just touch it. We gonna have a problem up in here. Hey, and then the associates be sitting there in front of you. They be looking like, oh my God, what time is it? And they got their razor blade to thing and one hand off like they were just cut the plastic and run.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
It'd be so crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's too much.
You know, and it's funny I just came from well, actually I had to leave church early. You know, we had a Thanksgiving service and Pastor mentioned that that I didn't even realize that you know, George Washington, he the one kind of proclaimed Thanksgiving originally, and he proclaimed it as a day of thanksgiving and prayer. So it was originally, you know, supposed to be, I guess, somewhat a religious thing where you really sitting down and giving thanks to God for everything that you have, and just to see where it has, what it has turned into.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. Like, say, everybody's open now. For the most part, you know, it's like these big retailers are open. Like, and the funny thing is, the ones that making all the money anyway are the ones that's open. Like.
Because we need more money.
It's just crazy. Like,
recession.
if anybody can afford to close, it's y'all. Like, it's the other ones that need to be open trying to squeeze a buck, you know?
Walmart could afford one day a close.
One day, man, Walmart can close every major holiday and won't blink.
They can afford it, brother. They can afford it. But they are the main ones opening, driving everybody else to open, for that matter.
I'm glad.
You know,
I'm glad that we're not.
Walmart set the mark, man. Whatever Walmart's doing, everybody else is going to follow sooner or later.
Well, you know, Walmart now has this bring in your Black Friday ad and we'll match it like this whole week.
Yeah.
So they
They
have
pretty much-
officially started Black
They
Friday
pretty much
already.
do that with everything now. Anything. You got to keep it on somebody else? Bring it here.
Bring it here. Yeah.
Bring it here.
We got you.
We
They've
got
been
you.
attacking my Publix lately. I feel some type of way. These
About
commercials.
Publix. I mean, don't get me wrong, they eliminate good.
I
but
love Publix. That's the only
They-
place I
you know why
shop.
you like
They
you know
are
you know
more
why you like
expensive.
Publix?
What?
Because it's so peaceful and serene in there.
It's where shopping is a pleasure, and it
Please,
really
no commercials.
is
They're
a
not paying.
pleasure.
They're not paying.
Not
They're
Let me
not
tell you
paying.
something.
They're not paying any kind of
I
ad
just say
revenue.
I love Publix.
Don't be wrong. They
When
got some
I'm-
good lemonade. Got some good chicken
When
too.
I moved to Dallas, Texas, I didn't know that Publix wasn't everywhere. I just assumed. I went riding around for like an hour, passing by Kroger,
Didn't realize
passing
that
by
was a Florida
Winn-Dixie.
company for a long time.
I mean, I'm passing all these places. I'm like, well, where's my Publix? You know, I'm pulling up GP. No, it got to be somewhere in here. Then finally, I went into Kroger. I was like, is there a Publix? They were like, what?
A poop.
A
Exactly.
Publix?
Yeah.
What? Blasphemy. What? It's Publix.
Now,
Not
I
Publix.
now, I tell you,
I was mad.
when I was living in Tennessee, they didn't creep up there till like the last couple of years I was up there. They wasn't there, and they came and they started making their headway, building stores, and then of course everybody talking about them.
Because
What's
what's
this new store?
fantastic.
Yes.
Everything they make is fantastic.
Nah,
I'm
The
not-
best
I don't agree with that.
Publix brand is better than it's Walmart brand. What is it? Great value? That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Some of that stuff is. It's some of it, not all of it.
disgusting. All of it.
No, not all of it.
You know what's funny? I mean,
It's all
obviously
the
you
same
can hear her
people,
say the
different
word
packages.
disgusting, but it's the look on her
I'm
face
just
when she
it's
says it.
nasty. All
It
of
was
it.
all made in China.
Look.
It's all just different boxes.
I've been told
now
I
that's the
was
hustle.
bougie because I
Now, that's
shop
the
at
hustle y'all
Publix.
don't realize is. That's the hustle y'all realize is most of this stuff getting made in the same place with different labels.
Yep, exactly.
There's a different taste.
And some lines now you just run it down a certain line, it might not get a certain preservative in it, while one lasts 2-3 months longer than the other one.
No.
Now, I don't care what you want to say. Public potato salad ain't got nothing on Winn-Dixie's.
Nope.
Not even close.
Nope.
Oh.
Publix is
I've
number
never
one.
had
Not even close. Public potato salad tastes like it was made in Windermere, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Should I be interested in that? I don't know if I want a Windermere potato salad.
And the public the potato salad with Dixie tastes like it was made in Pine Hill, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Draw whatever conclusion you decide.
Anyway.
What in the world?
You know, Windermere potato salad.
Yeah, I don't know
Nah,
about
don't get me
Windermere.
wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with
It might not
Windermere.
be
Nah.
too many
Don't get
people
me
that
wrong.
can
Ain't nothing
cook
wrong
up
with
a
Windermere.
Windermere.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Nothing
Windermere.
wrong with it. I don't know
I'm
if I want a
just
potato
saying.
salad.
I just don't want my potato salad. From it.
It has dill in it. That's probably what you don't like. It's that dill, brother.
I don't know what it is, but it is not what I require.
I don't like potato salad. Do I get my black card taken away because I don't like potato salad?
Nah, we won't take it. We gonna borrow it for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like it. So it doesn't bother me.
Oh gosh, Windermere.
We need to have a show on that with people talking about they're taking away black cards on like just random stuff, that the generalities of all black people. Like we're all supposed to like,
Yeah, grits.
right,
Hey,
sweet tea.
which one of
and-
y'all don't like grits?
Oh, I like grits. I'm
I
just
don't-
saying.
I will eat it, but only with
Okay,
certain
well, as long as you
things.
eat it.
Yeah.
Jerry's
eat
wife
it.
doesn't like grits. I be trying to tell her.
No, yeah, she doesn't like
I
grits.
try have my grits. She gonna like them. That's all right.
Now, where your grits made?
I put heavy
taste
whipping
secret.
cream
taste
in
secret.
my. I know.
Heavy whipping cream.
Yeah,
That's
Uh-oh.
different.
like my
See?
real grits.
Uh-oh. Heavy whipping cream.
That's almost like
Butter.
Sorry,
cream of
this ain't
wheat.
heard of it.
See, I like cream of wheat.
That's fine.
Butter, some
What's
cheese.
What's that, Jeremy?
These instant grits, or are they the ones? Are they the ones with that they got the metal tie around it?
We have both actually, but I think it's. We'll talk offline. We're not gonna have a discussion about grits.
Grits.
Oh,
They're gonna be like,
you
really?
brought it up.
It's a family affair. It's a family affair. We're talking about grits.
She said she brought it
Cheesy
up.
grits.
I
I mean, we in the conversation. We talk about Thanksgiving.
We're in the spirit of
and the
Thanksgiving.
cooking
I'm
is,
talking about
and,
food.
and the food and the cooking is a big part of it. You know, it's a big part of it. When you talking about coming together with family. You know, who can cook, who can't cook. You know, I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna reserve my comments to after Thanksgiving.
You
embarrass
almost
my
got in
family.
trouble last year, I believe.
Yeah, talking about
no,
the
You're
I
talking
know.
about somebody.
No, I don't never
No,
get in trouble.
not at all.
Because everybody know I got something to say,
Yeah,
so it's
not at
not
all.
even a problem.
And you were right on point too. So
See, and I got witnesses. I always have witnesses.
Wow.
I always got witnesses.
when it's the truth, it's the truth.
Okay.
Don't
If
hurt
y'all
your
could just saw the
feelings.
cake how it looked like a Big Mac. Yeah. See, if y'all just saw it, that's all I'm trying to
A
say.
cake looked like a Big Mac?
I'm just saying, if you saw it, it's like a Big Mac with extra mayonnaise.
What kind of cake was it?
If you saw it, you'll understand what I'm saying. Because you can't pick unless you see it.
You gotta take a picture this
But what
Thanksgiving.
what
if they
kind
make
of
this Big Mac
cake
cake
was
again.
it supposed
No,
to be?
and you know what? It's not the thing. The cake was good. When I say it looked like a Big Mac, it's mean you know how okay on the commercial how the Big Mac's supposed to stand up straight, but you get it never do. It's leaning. That's why I say it was leaning.
You can see the meat hanging off the edge.
Yeah, the meat hanging, and that's how the cake was doing.
You
The
can see
cake
the
was
bread hanging off the edge.
Oh, she didn't know
Kind
how
of
to
looking like
shave
it's
the
holding
top.
on
yeah,
one side.
yeah, like it was just holding
Like it's just
on.
trying to hold on. Like
That's because she didn't shave the top.
Somebody
She
come
just
and
left
cut
them.
me.
I don't know what my cousin did,
Wow.
but that cake needed a V8.
Yeah,
It needed to be straightened up. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh.
It was good though. I give it that. It was
Yeah,
good, but
she just put them
You
on top
know,
of each other.
sometimes appearance goes a long way.
It does.
I'm
It
blessed
does.
that my mother taught me early. She was like, you need to learn how to cook. And so all her recipes, I know how to do them. And
But can you do them like your mother?
You know what? No.
Okay.
No, I'm not
See,
even
that's
going to
the-
lie.
That's the question.
My mama can
Because
put her
it's a
foot
lot.
down.
It's a lot of people who learn how to cook.
Yeah. It's good,
You
but I
learn.
don't think it's
Translate it to the next
I don't
level.
They
think it's as
learn.
good
You
as
know, it's
my
like a whole
mom.
lot of people learned algebra. But ask them, can they do it now?
okay.
It's like a chicken is more than
You've
just putting it
had
in
my
the oven.
pound cake before.
Amen.
Have I?
I think so. You've had my pound cake before. I've brought some over to y'all.
Your macaroni and cheese is straight.
Straight. That's all you're gonna give me? Stay real. Straight.
I mean, it's straight. I mean,
Okay.
I ain't say. What
right.
the reason? I'm not saying it's nasty.
Okay.
It's not the best I ever had. But it's definitely good.
Thank you. That's what I'm getting at. Good, not straight. That's making it sound like it's it's alright. Just say
But
good.
see, you got it take a lot to blow me out the water with some macaroni and cheese. You know, because the best macaroni and cheese I haven't even had in since like, we was young when your aunties really be putting their foot in it. You know, my aunties, they done got a little older and everybody don't cook as much as they used to and stuff like that. So stuff still be good, but it don't be the same. You know how when just holidays in general, the food was just so good when you was young. It was just like nothing you ever tasted before. And like the older you get, it's like, okay, it's still good, but come on, what's going on?
What's going on?
Are we not saying grace over the food no more? What is it? I don't know.
They taking shortcuts?
Maybe the anointing not on the food no more like it used to be.
It's a recession.
They're tired.
know, yeah. Pour some of that blessed oil in there. Start cooking with that Crisco. Cook with some of that anointed oil.
Let Jesus bless this thing.
Bless this food. So I don't know what it is, but I'm thankful that, just still thankful that, we get to come together. That's my big thing. I just like to come together.
Exactly.
Yes, no family
It's
arguments this week.
It's the camaraderie, the coming together family.
And we done start back up the last couple of years playing ball with the youngins, so we getting a little older. We used to be the youngins out there. Now they run around the court. We looking at them like, go ahead and run. I'm walking.
Right.
Slow down.
Slow down, bro. It's not that serious. Your prime has passed.
I've been asked to ask Jeremy about J-Real putting mustard in the Publix potato salad. Is that something that...
I would say this. Was that the Publix potato salad? Or was that the well, let's say this. He purchased some mustard potato salad. Now this is what he purchased: mustard potato salad. That's what it said. He gets home and he just need a little more mustard. And by a little, I mean a half a bottle.
Okay.
First of all, it wasn't a half a bottle.
No, it was a half a bottle.
It wasn't a half a bottle, brother.
Okay, let's say that the potato salad, it started off like a canary yellow. By the time it was done, it looked like the 24 karat Golden Girls.
Oh.
I'm talking about just dull, just like.
Did it taste like mustard?
It tasted like mustard. That's what it tasted like, mustard.
Whatever.
It tasted like mustard.
Whatever.
He likes mustard.
Thank you.
Yes, he does.
I do like mustard.
Now ask him how much mustard he like on his burger.
None.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. That is a little.
First of all,
backwards.
I love mustard on my burger.
I ain't seen it. I done known you for 37 years. I'm just saying.
I love mustard on my burger, first of all. I love mustard more than I do the ketchup, brother.
Okay, I hear you.
So I do love mustard. Shoot. Whatever, though.
Who making the chitlins?
Oh,
I can't stand chitlins.
I'm over
See,
I'm done with that.
See, this is where we're going to have to start checking y'all IDs on y'all cards.
Look, again, all black folks don't eat chitlins.
I've had my share. I've passed that stage in my life.
There is no passing of the stages, okay? There is no passing of the stages.
I don't need no more.
You say you didn't grow out of eating chitlins?
How you grow out of eating chitlins? You grow you grow
to
into
meet
eating
my black
chitlins.
quota, and
Right.
so I'm done.
You grow into eating chitlins. You don't grow out of it.
No, I just they nasty.
Yeah.
See that y'all can even deal with. Y'all can even deal. See,
It's
we
the
had a
process
tradition
that
at my
kills
house that
people.
we had a tradition. My father from years ago, he started around Christmas time. He started making a porky pie. See, y'all couldn't even deal with that.
What?
A porky pie.
Porky pie.
What's a
Let them know,
porky
J.
pie?
Real. They don't know.
Think of meat that is pork, and then imagine it in a pot. There's your porky pie.
There's your porky pie, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All meats of pork.
There's this soup.
And don't let them sweeten it up and actually put chitlins in it, because usually you don't always put chitlins in
No,
it.
you don't typically put chitlins in the porky pie. But if there,
See, I had to stand up on this because y'all don't even know.
Excited
I wait all year for this.
for the porky pie.
Yes.
Porky pie.
What in the world is this? It's a soup.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
guess you
it's
can
kinda-
say
It's like
that.
a gumbo.
It's kinda like a soup.
Yes, I guess you can say that.
it's kind of like a soup
Where does this come
of
from?
all pork meats.
Hey, my
From
dad
the
originally
rooter to
from
the tutor.
Arkansas,
All
so
pork
I
meats.
can't say that's where it came
Wow.
from, but I'm sure they had a part in it.
I have never heard of that.
Pig ears.
Pork and pot.
Probably some pig feet, hog maws.
What?
You know,
And
just
you
good
just
old
get
pork.
like a scoop out and just.
It's just like eating chitlins. You get you some rice, lay it down, throw the meat on it, hot sauce, and you good.
Wow.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Get your porky pie.
That's like
put it on
heart
some
attack
rice.
on a plate.
There ain't no heart attack on the plate. You don't eat it. You don't eat it every day.
You eat it on Christmas.
You don't eat it every day.
Oh, just Christmas.
just Christmas.
It takes some preparation.
All right.
Porcupine.
But it's like my mom say, she just go to the market and tell them that she want to cut the souse. You know, if you know what souse is, I don't know. Well, see,
I
y'all
don't. I'm looking at you like, what?
See?
Say what? Say what? Say huh?
Can somebody from the South that's really from the South call me?
I guess so. Because
somebody from
I'm
the
a
South
city
call
girl.
me
I don't know
and
nothing.
and let me know something.
I've traveled,
But
so
see,
I don't know nothing about that.
407-894-1680
see,
is on.
South, you can go to the market. You can go to
407-894-1680.
Winn-Dixie and maybe Publix and get South. They don't taste the same as if it's cut off the slab, like at the probably
Meat
if you go to
store.
like Star Meats or something. But that's basically what it is. You take that meat. Instead of being chopped up and pressed together, it's just the parts. And in the pot, you get some onions, some peppers, some celery, whatever. Season it, and it's
Porcupine.
it's delicious.
Porcupine.
That's what it is.
Do you know how to make it?
No, I studied at it though.
You just a taster.
A taster. I'm the finisher.
That's your job.
That's all I am. I'm the finisher.
Oh,
That get made half the pot go straight to me. It's not even a game.
Wow.
Porcupine.
Don't come in my house looking for no porcupine on Christmas, and people be showing up looking for where the porcupine at. It's gone.
Jeremy
That's where
killed
it is. No, I ain't killed it. I hid it.
How you hide a whole pot of
In the
pork?
freezer.
I don't hide the whole pot. I get a good portion out, and okay, this is the part for the company.
Oh.
The rest, I got to eat off this a few days. This is not an everyday thing. I got to cherish this.
So pig feet, pig
Ears.
ears,
You got some pig ears in there?
chitlins.
This is random
You eat the
pieces
ears
of
and the
pork.
It's
pig.
delicious. Y'all don't know nothing.
I don't.
What
I
does
don't.
the ears of the pig taste like?
Yeah.
It just tastes like pork.
Do you like suck on it? Is it the gristle in
rubbery?
it?
Something like that. You could no,
It's
because
like
if you cook it, it's
cartilage.
tender.
If
It's
you cook it,
tender.
it's tender,
Just
yeah.
like any meat you cook. If you cook it
Just
long
meat.
enough,
Yeah.
it's tender.
Oh,
See,
I
y'all-
can't eat a pig's ear. I can't.
You done ate a
feel
pig.
the
Hey, you done
skin
ate a
like
pig.
it's
You just don't know it.
No, not if it looked like a
If you
pig.
You was eating
At
all that.
McDonald's,
When you was
you didn't
eating that stuff your grandma used to cook back in the day, they just didn't tell you what it was.
Look, let me
No.
tell. If it looks like something weird, like even calamari, I love calamari, but I don't like the little ones that look like the actual squid. I cannot do it. I know it's mental,
So you can eat squid
but I
that come out of the ocean.
Yeah.
And eat everything crawling on the bottom of it, but you
it's
can't eat no
just the
pork.
round ones, not the ones that actually look
a
I
like.
know what you're talking about. You talking about the little rings.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can't do the other
That ain't
ones,
even
though.
real squid.
I can't do the other ones. It's mental.
kinda do
So
that.
no, and I can't eat a fish with its head still on. I don't like crab with the whole like body with the little eyes looking at me. I can't do it, guys.
So you don't get the blue crabs and crack them open
They
and
need
gut
to
them and all
already be
that.
taken care of,
Oh,
and then I do the rest.
Like, what kind of lazy
She
crab
don't eat
eating is
crab.
that?
I'm a crab.
don't
I
eat no
don't do
crab.
it. If he has eyeballs
Bruh,
looking at
can
me,
you tell him something?
I
Not
can't
that
do
much
it.
meat
You know,
anyway.
when you eat blue crab, that's an event.
No, if you go,
That's
it's
a
place.
special night. Hey, we having crabs.
It's a place
And
in
it's a
Fort
3-4 hour
Lauderdale
event.
called Rustic
They say
Inn.
you go to the
It's
store,
the best.
you buy them while they
Man, you
live,
don't even know
while
nothing.
they still crawling out the
you going
bag.
all the way to Fort Lauderdale to get crabs, man.
Yeah, that's
you go,
like part of my.
Man, you go around the way, you get some live blue crabs.
Where in Orlando?
Right.
Anywhere. You get them in Orlando because they ain't doing nothing but going to Coco and catching them and bring them back.
Well, I'll eat it. Just don't have the eyeballs looking at me.
That's the way
all
you cook
I'm
them, though, Miss
asking.
McCray.
Yeah, you got to cook them
gotta
whole.
cook-
You
you
can't
gotta
cook
cook 'em
no crab.
whole.
Cook crab
I'm not.
pieced up.
It's the event.
Not no blue crab.
But
It's
what
the
I'm
event of
saying
buying the
is-
brown bag of crabs.
There
with
you
them
go.
Still
And
crawling around.
They crawling around in there. Hey, and you trying to
Open
get them
the
in.
bag. You drop them in the
drop 'em
water.
in there, and it's
and they
always-
still fighting to get out the water.
No, and it's always 2 or 3 that hop out the pot.
Oh no!
So now you got to catch it,
and put it back in.
and it's backing up around the kitchen, snapping, trying not to
Oh
get in
my
the pot.
God.
You throw it in the pot and close the pot.
These are the experiences of our
It's
lives.
too funny.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to the grocery store and get some jumbo Alaskan crab legs and call it a day.
Oh,
I'm
man,
going to my
that's-
Rustic Inn
that's lazy.
where it's
You
already
going all
broken
the way-
up.
all the way to-
I
I
don't
like
have
the
to
big
have
crab
eyeballs
legs.
looking at me. Even the lobster don't have the whole lobster
By
on
the
my
time
plate.
you get down there, you could have ate a dozen of crabs.
Look,
Save yourself some money in the trip.
no. I mean, I make a weekend out of it.
You make a whole weekend to go eat some cracked up
Yeah.
crab.
Yes.
Fresh seafood.
South Florida.
Hey, just give me the money. I clean the crabs for you.
South Florida.
You can save your money. The little $300. I got you. I get a dozen crabs out there. You go take
Have a
that.
good time.
Like Diddy, take
But
that.
out of them little crabs, you're gonna have like
Right.
2 inches of meat out of all them crabs.
It's an event. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's an
Oh my
event.
God.
You know,
Don't let them make a crab boil when they throw the potatoes
What?
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
sausage.
like
And
you
the
go like the first time I had it
corn.
in Jacksonville, they get them sausage and shrimp in there,
and the
Yeah.
corn.
and potatoes and the corn. Well, that's some good food, right?
Yeah, I've had that. My
I'm
father's
hungry.
from Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's how I see.
That's
That's
the
that's why
truth right
when my
there.
sister moved up there. That's when we started eating it.
Yeah.
Good and hungry.
You know,
I
some
need some
people do
seafood now.
the seafood thing for Thanksgiving too.
They do
You
to
know,
switch it
just to
up.
do something different.
Yeah.
But we better not have it around here.
No,
I
give me,
know that-
give me
I
my
know that much.
turkey, greens,
It's gonna be some
mac
consequences and
cheese,
repercussions. That's all I'm trying to say.
mashed
If
potatoes,
ain't no
Don't
dressing
have his
around,
pork
somebody
and-
got to answer.
Pork and soup. Pork and
pork and pot,
pork and pie.
Porky pie.
Porky pot. Hey, get it right.
Okay. Y'all gonna have I was watching the Food Network. Turjerkin.
No,
To
see,
jerk.
if once you say Food Network, you lost me.
I was like,
'Cause
wait,
we ain't eating nothing on
what?
there.
We ain't nothing on the
Nothing on there.
What
Nothing
is
prepared like it.
turjerkin?
Nothing.
Turkey, chicken, and duck.
Yeah, they have to go special order that, and they put all the meat together,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then shape it like a bird.
Yeah. And it's turjerkin.
That-
I might not be saying it correctly,
That's-
Oh,
but
that's
doesn't
I know
sound
there's
good.
turducken.
turjerkin. That's what it
Turjerkin.
is.
It sounds like
Why
too
you have
nasty.
to-
That's what it
It
sounds
does
like.
sound. It's just too
Yes.
much.
Why are you
Sound
trying to make it look
untraditional.
like a bird?
Sound like it's been cooked in winter.
Give me a good old fried turkey is really good.
Yes.
Then with
Fried
the-
turkey is delicious.
That's what it
Yes.
sounds like.
A jerk turkey.
I've never had jerk
with
turkey.
some Publix potato
With a
salad.
public
Delicious.
potato salad.
Oh my
And
god.
mustard.
And mustard.
And mustard. And a hollandaise sauce.
Y'all gonna get off my Publix. That's
Hey,
what
I
you
tell
gonna
you,
do.
to be real with you, the main drinks I drink is Publix lemonade. That's about the main
Their
one of the
tea
main
is
drinks.
delicious.
Oh man,
I used to be on AT, but then I ain't want to get all that caffeine, so I jumped on that lemonade.
Oh man, well Thursday's coming up, man. Thanksgiving, I can't wait for the festivities to begin, for the jokes to begin, and here.
Oh, we outside this year, y'all.
And-
Well, that's different for us. Well, not different for me. I think they did it 1 year before, but we going to the park.
Oh,
Y'all
that's
pray for us.
different.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for
Hopefully
y'all.
it's not too cold.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be mid.
It's gonna be
60s, I
cool.
think.
We know, but like I said, we go
Mid-60s.
come together. So we just close to the basketball court. That's where I had to look at it.
So we'll make it work. Real quick, I want to acknowledge this month actually made 2 years for Real Family
Whoop,
Talk.
whoop.
2 years.
Two years on the air, and we're still going. I just want to send a personal thank you first to everyone that listens to us on a weekly basis, but also to the people in this room tonight, Miss Monica, Miss McCrae, Jeremy, for continuing to
Yes, sir.
ride on this train with me of Real Family Talk. I certainly could not do any of this without you guys. So thank you to the listeners, man. And we're gonna ride on. The train is continuing on into the next year.
Let's
year
go.
number 3 here.
And the year after that, and the year after that.
Exactly.
Hopefully this go-
It is time
Lord
to
willing, there'll
wind
be a
down
check for
here.
coming behind this.
Just want to remind
Claim
you
it.
that this is Gospel 1680 WOKB, Orlando's Gospel Music Channel. We are streaming at WOKBradio.com, and you can catch us on the TuneIn app at 1680 WOKB. We will be back next week, 9 o'clock, Real Family Talk. We'll see you then.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
for sure to everybody
Be
out
safe.
there. Awesome time. Thank you guys. Thank you, listeners.
Thank you.
Thank
J
you.
Real.
Make sure you find us on Twitter, Real Family Talk. Make sure you find us on Facebook. Make sure you find us on YouTube. Everything's Real Family Talk. All the shows are up since the beginning. They're all on YouTube for you to watch. We'll see you next week, folks. Oh, we still got a few minutes here.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, sir.
Seconds.
I was looking at the time.
Yeah, we so excited.
Go
We
Steelers.
ready to go eat.
For sure. That's right, baby. You can follow us on Facebook, Real Family Talk. You can follow us on Twitter, Real Family Talk. The website, realfamilytalk.weebly.com.
WOKB, Winter Garden, Orlando.
It's Gospel 1680 WOKB. It's 10 o'clock, and we're getting ready to get our praise on just like this. It's about to go down because our Lord and Savior, he is a way maker out of no way. We're getting it on right here. Here's Reverend Milton Bronson and the Thompson Community Singers with Waymaker right now on WOKB.